My name is Heather. I invite you to take a little bit of time now for yourself to create a bit of space in your mind and your body for the next, say, 10 to 15 minutes. So we're going to begin in a cross-legged position, tuning into the breath, closing the eyes, stacking each vertebrae on top of each other, tucking your tailbone in, letting the head just fall on top of the spine, dropping the shoulders, just letting the hands fall flat on the palms on top of the knees. Keep an elongation in the spine, closing the eyes, letting go of any tension in the mouth, in the iris center. Sending breath now into the lower part of the tummy, and then into the chest. And then exhale, sighing it all out. We're going to take 3 more like this. Inhaling into the tummy, into the chest, and exhale, sighing it all out. Inhaling into the tummy, into the chest, and sighing it all out. Conscious breaths, inhaling into the tummy, into the chest, and then exhale, sighing it all out. Last one, inhaling into the tummy, into the chest, and then sighing it all out. Opening the eyes, a very gentle gaze at the top of the mat. Just making an intention for the next few minutes to focus on the breath and incorporate it with a movement. So every time I say inhale, there will be a movement, and every time I say exhale, there will be a movement to follow. So we're going to inhale, arms up overhead, palms come into touch, and then exhale, push the air away. Bow your chin into your chest as the palms face down towards the mat. On the inhale, the palms come to meet each other. The eyes look up towards the ceiling. Exhale, press the palms away, chin into chest. Close the eyes, maybe this time, but keep the head rolls. Inhale, look up. And exhale, push down. Last one, inhale, look up. And then exhale, and the palms fall down. We're going to do a gentle twist. On the inhale, we lift the palms up, and we twist over on the exhale to look over the right shoulder. The right hand comes to the outside behind the bum, and the left hand comes to the outside of the right knee. On the inhale, we rise up, and on the exhale, we twist, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, lift up, and then exhale, twisting, looking over the right shoulder. Last one, inhale, lift up. And on the exhale, we come back through center. We inhale, the arms up overhead. And on the exhale, twisting over to the other side. Let the left hand come behind the back and the right hand to the outside of the left knee. Inhale, lift up. And on the exhale, twisting a little bit deeper. Pressing that right hand in towards the left knee to get a little bit deeper into the twist. On the inhale, can you elongate the spine, and on the exhale, we just twist a little bit more. Last one, inhale, lift, and then exhale, twist. We're going to stay in our cross-legged position, but just uncross whatever leg is on top, put the other one on top of it now. We're going to inhale, lift the palms up, and then as if you're swimming, exhale, opening up the chest. Inhale, the palms lift up, and then exhale, swim it away. Last one, inhale, lift up, and exhale, swim it away. Lovely. So we're going to uncross the legs now and come onto all fours. On all fours, make sure that the knees are nice hip distance apart, the hands are shoulder distance apart, making sure the wrists are directly underneath the shoulders and the knees are directly underneath the hips. We're going to begin with some cat-cow. So on the inhale, we arch the spine, look up, and on the exhale, you pull the navel in towards the tummy. The space at the back of the heart. Inhale, arch spine, look up. Exhale, curve everything in. One more like this. Inhale, arch spine, look up. And exhale, curve spine. We're going to do a bit of a free flow now, which is one of my favorite things to do in a yoga practice. So you can close your eyes here, or you can keep them open. And a free flow, we're just sending the breath and moving the body as fluid as possible. Sending the breath into any tight spots that you may feel in the body, maybe lingering a little bit longer in that spot. Sending the breath to release any tension that may be accumulated in that little spot. For me, it's my glutes. I can feel it in my glutes. And exhaling, just seeing circles, maybe circling the head, the shoulders. Just sending a bit of fluidity into the body. And then we're going to come into all fours again. Tuck the toes under. Have a look at the hands. Walk the hands away from underneath the shoulders. So they're not directly under the shoulders now, because we're going to come up into our first downward facing dog. Spread the fingers wide and press the fingertips in towards the mat. Tuck the toes under and then press the bottom up towards the ceiling, bending and straightening one leg. So if you can't reach the ankle, the heels can't reach the floor, that's okay. Keep a nice bend in the knees and then press that chest back towards the thighs. So just working on your lengthening of the spine, bending one leg and then straightening the other. Walking out the dog. Inhaling completely and exhaling fully. Coming into a stillness now, and then walking the hands back towards the feet in a ragdoll effect in forward fold at the back of your mat. Letting go completely of the head, ragdoll as if the top part of your body doesn't even exist. Keep a nice micro bend in the knees here, so just letting go completely any tension you may have in the upper part of the body. Inhale fully here, and on the exhale, we're slowly going to ripple all the way up to a stand. The last thing to come is your head. So real ragdoll effect till we come to a stand. Inhaling, fully dropping the shoulders. So in our standing position, have a quick look at your feet. We're going to have a hip distance apart. And then we're going to inhale the arms up overhead. On the exhale, we're going to swan dive down like we're swimming again through the air, opening up the chest, and then forward fold as you come all the way down to the floor. Keep a nice micro bend in the knees. We inhale halfway up for a flat spine. And then we exhale, fold forward. If you can't straighten those legs, great, but if you can't, just keep a nice micro bend in the knees. As we come up, the knees now are very generously bent, and on the inhale, we gather the air around us. As we rise, the knees also lengthen. Inhale, at the top of the inhale, you bring both palms to touch at the top of your head, and then on the exhale, bring it down in through heart center. Inhale, open up the palms either side, and we're going to do 2 more rounds like that in our standing position, if you can see me. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up for flat spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms up, gather all the air around you, straighten the legs as you come up. Prayer position at the top of the head, and then exhale, bring it into heart center. Open up the palms, take a breath here, exhale completely. Inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive down as we forward fold. Inhale, halfway up for flat spine, and then exhale, fold forward. This time, stay in your fold forward and walk the hands away from the body. You're back in your downward facing dog. We're just going to inhale and exhale here, straightening one leg and bending the other. Looking towards the top of the mat, the right foot is going to come in between the hands at the top of the mat, and then exhale, let that left leg fall down onto the mat. Make sure that the right knee is directly over the right ankle, and the same for the left leg here. Inhale the arms up overhead, gathering all the air around you. Prayer position at the top of the head, and then exhale, bring it into heart center. We're going to inhale, roll the shoulders up, and then exhale them back. Plant the hands either side of the right foot, and then let that left foot come back to meet the right foot come back to meet the left foot more so. Tuck the toes under and then push back up into your downward facing dog. Pedal the feet here. And when we're ready, we're going to bring that left leg in between on the inhale, in between the hands. Inhale. Exhale, we drop the right knee down. So we're using the words inhale and exhale for every movement, incorporating the breath into the flow. Inhale, arms up. Prayer position at the top of the head, and then exhale, bring it into heart center. Inhale, roll the shoulders up, and then exhale, let them drop down. Open the palms up and place them either side of the left foot. Let the left foot come back to meet the right foot, and then we're going to open the legs up wide and sit back into a child's pose. So child's pose, you can have a nice wide-legged child's pose here, or if that's too much on the inside of the legs, you can close the legs together and then just let the body rest on top of the thighs. Let the head fall onto the mat. Close the eyes here. Take 2 large inhales and exhales. And then slowly we're going to rise into a high kneeled position this time. So if you have the legs open wide, close them in together. And we're going to rise up into a high kneel position. Inhale the arms up overhead. Prayer position, bring it into heart center. And then sit back onto the ankles. Coming back onto the bum, into our cross-legged position. So that was just a very short little flow. I hope you enjoyed it. It's so important, especially in these times, just to be able to move and have some conscious breaths to flow with the breath and just get a little bit of circulation in the body. So we're going to finish up with a short meditation again. So, cross-legged, just to finish it off again. Placing the hands on top of the knees, making sure that the spine is elongated. Tucking the pelvis in, dropping the shoulders, closing the eyes, tuning into the breath again. Letting go of any tension in the jaw, in the upper part of the mouth. Letting go of any tension in between the eyebrow center. Maybe you can create a little bit of space between the ear and the shoulder. So again, imagining that that string is a thread is pulling the top of your head up towards the mat, but then the shoulders are dropping down towards the mat. Sorry, the thread is being pulled up towards the ceiling, and then the shoulders dropping down towards the mat. Take an inhale here, and exhale completely. Inhale. And exhale completely. Inhale. And exhale completely. Keeping the eyes closed. Just keeping the awareness on the breath. The mind is going to want to wander. I want you to imagine the thought that comes into your head like a cloud. You see it in front of you and then it floats away. So you don't take attachment to the thought that wants to take control. You see it, you let it flow past. And then you bring the attention back to the inhale and the exhale. Keeping the eyes closed, we're going to inhale the arms up overhead. Bring it to a prayer position at the top of the head, and then exhale, bring it into heart center. Bow your chin into your chest. And Thank you for practicing with me that very short sequence. I hope you have a beautiful weekend.